So here goes. All right. I'm doing a video today, which is outside of my comfort zone. Normally, I like to write these types of things down, but I just felt it. I needed to come a little bit out of my bubble and just share in a raw and transparent way, um, just in hopes that somebody will get something out of what I have to say today, and at the very least, just share some good news I have going on. Um, so I do want to start off with a little bit of, uh, I guess, a look into my personal life, to kind of give a little backstory. At the end of August, I decided things were a little rough at work and a lot rough at home, and if you know that season of your life, you know that sometimes that's unbearable. And it was. And I needed to take a mental health leave from work. And I share that not to be completely, I don't know, over over indulgent with information, but I just I hope and I pray that anybody who feels themselves in that time, mentally, uh, will have the courage to take that time before it's too late. Uh, so I was thankful that I had the Family Medical Leave Act. I was thankful I had some sick time to use. I was thankful for my job. I was thankful for the ability to take the time to focus on me and get the help I needed. So there's that. And I pray that others can be transparent too. If I have the flu, we're more than willing to share sometimes too many details about said flu, but we don't often share the details about mental health. So I feel better, but a week or so after deciding to take that leave, things got a lot worse. And I'm not going to share all those details, but sometimes when you think it's bad, just realize it could be worse. So they did, and I still survived. Um, there's just one story I wanted to share that happened the day after the worst day. Um, I woke up and was headed to the bathroom, like I do too many times in the night, and the whole backyard was all lit up, and I was like, well, that's not normal. So I took a look outside, and I saw the moon was shining down in my yard, and it was a bright, bright moon. And you could see the two moonbeams coming down into my yard, and when I looked up to the moon, I could see two moonbeams going to the left and right, and it was this beautiful image of a shining cross. And as soon as I saw that, I felt, heard, I don't know what it was, but the phrase, everything's going to be all right. And that was kind of the best medicine I could have received. And from then on, I just kind of felt on fire. And I totally could pause this and edit this video and edit out my tears, but I'm not. And you got to deal with it, because if you know me, I cry a lot, easily. But so when I saw the moonbeams and I felt that, the next day was just better, and it kept getting better, and it kept getting better. And along the way, I felt this pull to go after a dream that I've been stewing on for a long time. I really have always wanted something of my own. I want to run my own business. I have gifts that I can give to this world, but I've not felt the ability to fully do so, without saying more. So I felt like now's the time. And and things have been flowing, like doors have been opening, and I feel like that is um, the sign for me that it is time, it's time to keep going towards the goal until, God tells me otherwise. But so I did it. I created a business, and it's an event planning business, so that I can. My dream is to have an event space, but unfortunately, that takes money, and I haven't hit the lottery yet. I'm sure, like all of you. So start somewhere, start small. Unless anybody has a spare building you want to share with me. But that's always been one of the barriers is, oh, the money. And I can't afford to do this and not, and support my family at the same time, and all the excuses. But as I started voicing those excuses, people in my life, like my sister Missy, brought up a suggestion, and it was a great suggestion. And the suggestion was to partner with somebody like the Great Villa Event Center. And it was completely humbling and nerve wracking, but I did. And it turns out it's going to be a good partnership. They are looking for someone to help book their hall. It's underbooked, and it's a great hall. It's got a lot of fantastic things to offer. And I am someone who wants to help people plan events at said hall. So we're partnering, and the name of my business means a lot to me. And I got my first mail today. I don't know if you can see, but the business name is Today is the Day Events LLC. And that made me feel really legit. And the meaning behind the name is, every day for at least 3 years that I've been journaling pretty consistently. I started with, "This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it." And I write that out no matter how I'm feeling, no matter how much I want to go back to bed, no matter how much I don't want to face the day. I write it. And just today is the day is meaningful for me for potential customers too that have those excuses in their head. Well, I can't do this, I can't do that, I don't have the time, I don't have the money. And just realizing that today's the day. And just thinking of those exciting times, when you wake up and it's Kennywood Day, or you wake up and it's your wedding day, and you think today is the day. And really just like seizing the moment. There's just so much meaning behind it. So that's my business name, and you can't steal it because I did the paperwork. Which that's the other part of what I wanted to say today is I feel like there's so many people I've known that are also interested in having a business and don't know where to start, feel like it's overwhelming. So I do along the way want to share how and what I've done. And the good, the bad, and the ugly, the mistakes I've made. So maybe you don't make the same mistakes, or you can laugh at me about them, because I'll probably laugh at myself and cry. Um, so I'm going to do that as well. And that's why, the first video, to see if it's even possible for me. And also just wanted to open it up for people who have similar interests that want to partner with me. Not only am I doing event planning, like big events, like birthday events and party planning, but just community events. I feel like since COVID happened, we've all wanted some connection with each other, but we don't really know how. We make excuses, or we just, I don't know. I don't know what the reason is, but we're human beings, and we crave connection with one another. And I'm looking to have a calendar of events of, paint and sips, and scrapbooking club, or something, just so many different ideas. And it will be at the Grateful Event Center, and Grateful is located between Jeanette and Greensburg, right off of Route 130. It's not too far from Route 130. And I'm just hoping to get support, hoping to get questions, advice, people who want to come do a session, people who want to come work with me. Just please, I'm open for anything, and know that this is a completely humbling experience, but I'm only doing it because I feel pulled to, and I feel it's what is the next best step for me. So I thank you. I thank you for sitting through this video. I thank you for all the things that you've brought to my life so far and all the things that you will bring to my life. Thank you.